President Donald Trump drew a lot of laughter on social media on Sunday after placing the Kansas City Chiefs in the wrong state. Yeah. Now, this is after the Chiefs' victory in the Super Bowl over the San Francisco 49ers. He tweeted this: "Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a great game and a fantastic comeback under immense pressure. You represented the great state of Kansas, and in fact, the entire USA, so very well. Our country is proud of you." But your teacher is not. Your geography teacher specifically. But basically all your teachers, very not proud of you. All right. So look, I'm not a sports person. You guys should probably know this. And it's not necessarily a sports story. But here's the thing. You don't have to be a sports person to know that Kansas City is in Missouri. And the Kansas City Chiefs are also from Kansas City, Missouri. Although I'm guessing that this is nothing a Sharpie wouldn't fix. Now, this tweet was up for about 11 minutes. So imagine the conversation that happened when that tweet was posted and the 11 minutes in between, where he's like, dude, or so one of his aides like, dude, come on. Here's a map. Kansas City is in Missouri. Wrong state, dude. Wrong state. So he deleted, of course, that tweet and replaced it with one naming the correct state, but it was too late. Even Claire McCaskill, former senator from Missouri, and somebody that I'm not exactly fond of, but she was able to get in on the fun. She said, quote, "It's Missouri, you stone cold idiot." Is it wrong that I kind of like her a little bit better now that she's no longer in Congress? I mean, she still massively is against progressives, but at least she gets to roast Trump, and it's pretty fun. Now, Lauren Arthur, current Missouri state senator, also tweeted this: "Wrong state, best state of things you don't understand, like the heart of America," or let me add, anything to do with geography or science or politics or governance or management or hiring or fitness, law, the Constitution of the United States. Man, this is going to be a very, very long list. Nonetheless, he got a lot of other fun responses here. Another Twitter user said, "Can't believe the deep state put Kansas in Missouri, or Kansas City in Missouri, just to embarrass Trump." Deep state, damn it. Now, I love the timing here, because recently you had Donald Trump's Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, asking a reporter. He literally yelled at this reporter for 9 minutes straight for challenging him on a question, right? And he pulled out a blank map that was not labeled and had her try to point out Ukraine on a map after saying, "What Americans care about Ukraine?" Well, it turns out there's actually a lot of people who care. It's you guys that don't care, but we care when the president tries to do personal corruption. But anyway, so he says, "Well, oh yeah, I don't care about it. Point out Ukraine on a map." Well, and she does. Now, she does so successfully. By the way, this is a NPR reporter, Mary Louise Kelly, right? By the way, after that little dust up, Mike Pompeo took another reporter for NPR and basically kicked her off the plane, right? "You're not going to be able to follow me on the trip." Oh, come on. Really? Now, Pompeo also afterwards lied about this and said, well, she didn't actually point at Ukraine. She pointed at Bangladesh. Oh, really? How would you know? Besides, Bangladesh and Ukraine are actually nowhere near each other on the map. And by the way, this woman has a master's degree in European studies from Cambridge. It's very unlikely that she would point out Bangladesh at all. But again, through the power of Sharpie, that whole situation can be remedied for Mr. Pompeo. Yeah. Speaking of Sharpie, by the way, others referenced the time that when there's a Hurricane Dorian, in September. Trump said the storm would most likely sweep Alabama. And when that didn't happen, he produced a fake, weather map to support him. A fake weather map with Sharpie all over it saying it's going to hit Alabama. The storm never hit Alabama. And so this, of course, more responses and people likening to that situation. In fact, writer and television producer Brian Behar says, someone quickly take the Sharpie out of Trump's hand before he redraws the map of Kansas. Oh, and of course, the memes keep coming. And it's hilarious. Greg Krieg, a CNN politics reporter, also tweeted, quote, tomorrow, Trump waves around a map in Oval Office showing that Kansas City is, in fact, in Kansas. Lots and lots of Sharpie. Sharpie Gate 2.0. Look, at this point, I actually wouldn't put that above our very stable genius. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.